Alright, we're excited about this. This is Kings of the North, the Penrith Project, Episode 1. Our journey from the Van North and upwards. We currently sit in League 1. The backstory on how we got there will be coming up next. Tactics in place, players are ready, League 1. Let's get it on. So, we started in the Van North, finished second, up by the playoffs, all good. No problems there. Season 2, again, bang, playoffs, scraped in, up we go. Season 3, playoffs, scraped in, up we go. You're getting a theme. Season 4, nightmare. 23rd, worst season I've ever had in any save. Won 10 games, lost a colossal 29, conceded a horrific 80. Let's just scratch that one, eh? Previous video I'll show you how it responds to that. So last season we finished second, the first time we didn't go up by the playoffs. We had a great season, 84 points, best goals 4, decent against, only lost 6 games, which leaves us to today. We're back in League 1, Kings of the North are ready to go again. So yeah, here we are. We've had our pre-season, and as you can see by those results, it couldn't have got any better. A couple of 7-0s, a couple of 1-0s, all the nils, keeping all the clean sheets, and we're ready to go. Our first game is tough. It's going to be against Luton, which we're going to do today. Luton have just got relegated from the Championship, so it's a big challenge. But, you know, after last season, we are confident. We're going to go with the same tactics as last season. Again, the tactics were discussed in the previous video, but it's Superfly, which is an aggressive diamond tactic. I love it because you can play with 2 up front. I love having 2 strikers, more options, more goals in theory. That's the theory. It worked like a treat in League 2. I'm hoping the transition to League 1 will be just as sweet. We shall see. Players that we've brought in, we haven't made a lot of changes from the team. Again, our transfer budget is constantly zero, being the tiny club that we are with no gate revenue. So we brought in a few frees and a couple of loans. That's about it, really. The rest are going to be from the backbone of the League 2 season. A little bit about the club. We have actually just moved into our new stadium. It's a 5,000 capacity, and it's ingeniously titled the Penrith Stadium. I don't know how they come up with that. But prior to that, we've been playing at Morecambe's Globe Arena for the last 4 seasons. So my darling fan base have had to travel like 2.5 hours for home games. So we're excited to move in and see what it looks like. We played a pre-season home game, but it was only half full, so we'll see if we can fill it with 5,000 people. So yeah, first game of the season, that's the tactic we're going with. Key players to watch out for in this game will be Nathan Bizet. He's my target man. Weighed in last season with 25 goals, and a lot of those, I would say 80% were from headers, corners, crosses. The guy's an absolute beast in the air. Jumping reach there of 19. Do a video on target man soon, because if you can look at his finishing, a lot of people will be put off by him finishing only 8. But in these lower leagues, the jumping reach, the strength and the heading, he's got what I need. Absolute hero. Other players to look out for, my 2 wing backs. They're both on loan, both young. But Lowndes, for example, on loan from Newcastle last season, 7 goals, 12 assists, 6 player of the matches, average rating of the mid-7s, all from wing back. Guy's a dream. Weibo's move a lad, he's on loan from West Ham, predominantly a centre back, but we converted into wing back, which is what we did with Lowndes, by the way. He came in as a winger, just showing you can move players around to suit your system. We retrained him as a wing back, and now he's a natural. Absolute gem. A little bit concerned about my midfield. Haven't been able to get the players in that I wanted in these 2 positions. My halfback is solid, very important role in this team. Coyle, formerly of Liverpool, works like a dream. Again, there's a halfback video. I'm not going to say archived because I've only got a couple of vids, but just skip back a bit. A couple of centre backs, and then boys have got to be solid because, as you can see by the formation, Jesus, they've got some work to do. Whew. And my keeper Harrison Mill has been with us from the get-go, pretty much. Them boys are what going to take us to this Luton game. So, without further ado, let's hope for a positive start. I'd probably take a draw because they're such a powerful team, but I'm interested to see how the boys do in the step up. Sweet, right, we're in. Here's the lineups. I've just had a look at the Luton team and stuck on some opposition instructions. Normally I don't put a lot of those on until the game starts, but when I looked at their team, for example, they've got a centre half here, Igor Gomez. He's valued at 6.5 million. We're in League One. They've got an attacking midfielder there who's worth 2.5 million at 32 years old. 2.5 million left back. This is going to be a brutal game. I'd take a draw, I'll be honest with you, because Luton are the stadium looks nice though. Look at that. Bear in mind that Penrith's got a population of 16,000 people, so a third of them are in the ground. Balde, Coyle, who's my halfback, pause it there. That's my setup when we're attacking, by the way. Centre back 1, centre back 2, halfback. All these details are in the halfback video, but that's ideal because it unleashes Lowndes and Weibo, my wing backs, to get right up that pitch. Just got to remain solid because they're definitely looking to catch us on the break. But with what we want to do right now, Shenton, there's a ball through for camera if he wants it. He holds it. He holds. Looks for Lowndes. Lowndes, can he skin him? Has a go. Get that. Get in, Joe lad. What a strike, son. Last season he was out of this world and he started like a house on fire. I thought Shenton held on too long there. Played in Lowndes. I was expecting him to skin him, but he just has a look and bang. Hello. Thunderous drive. Alrighty, Joe lad. But what we're doing by playing from the back like that, we're dragging their players to us. And what in turn that is doing is it's creating gaps for the lads up the top. You just got to be careful that the boys on the ball, like Bernard here, are up to a standard enough where they can pass it about. There's Lowndes, look at him, he skins him again. That's my right wing back, absolutely storming. Looks up, Weibo, left wing back. Half time. Not bad. Okay, we're about to start the second half. Just had a quick look at the team analysis, and if you look at our players, we've got a really fluid system, so they're dotting around all over the place for their average positions, whereas Luton have been forced right back. And bear in mind they're an aggressive team, so we're playing well. Second half is underway. This will be massive if we can keep this result. Just looking at the stats over here. Passing it well, look. Makes a big difference. Passing it better than Luton. They're £1 million players dotted all over the parish. Shenton breaks on here. 4-on-4 if he gets the right pass. Shenton. Joe Lowndes is your man. Hit it. Come on, down this right hand side. Come on. Where's he going? Lay it, lay it, lay it. There, finally, Lowndes. Quality, please. Can't beat the first man. Gets it in second time. Shenton hits. Hits the post. Weibo. This is like the ideal selling point for this tactic, this game. Both wing backs have now scored the goals. There's Lowndes, making things happen. It was a bit messy from him, but he still got the ball in. Shenton takes, and there. Normally this position here would be a striker or your left winger, inverted winger, but this is my left wing back, and he's the man to finish it off. 2-0 up, both wing backs scored. Super fly. 72 minutes in, we're going to make a change shortly just to shore it up. Don't want to change too much because we're playing very well. Lord, attacking down the flank. They can't get anywhere. Look at how many bodies we've got back. It's such an attacking formation, but it's set so we get everyone back. Which is why the match fitness you've got to watch, because you're asking a lot of them. Missed his tackle, dived in a bit, whipped in, Weibo, misses the header. I'm tempted to take one of my strikers off. Bring in an additional centre back, which I'm going to do actually. So Baggett's coming on. This is one thing I learned last season. You can't just bulldoze the teams. You've got to take a backward step now and again. So you see I've done there, I've just dropped it in. So I'll just drop him across because he's left footed. Know your players. And we're going to go with that now. We're just going to make Volpe onto attack just so he can get a bit closer to Bizzer. And this is going to be our tactic to see us through the end of the match. I think it's at this point I'll bring time wasting in. Any other changes? We'll play for set pieces just to slow it down a bit. 1 minute to go. The possession has switched so much. We were 65%, now it's down to 55%. Offside! We've got 5 minutes to hold on. draw against one of the favourites for the title. Rafferty whips it in low. Oh my days. 2-0 up. 74 minutes to go on the clock, and we're gonna lose this match. We need a miracle now. We need a miracle. Centre back off, striker on. See what we're doing here? We're reverting back to the tactics we started with. And something tells me I shouldn't have changed it when we were 2-0 up. The negative vibes I give to the team have carried over. Still going. Liam Coyle. Weibo whips it in. Joe Lowndes. Slugger. Yeah, Luton have changed their formation. 5 at the back now. 1 minute to go. Can we? Weibo whips it in. Great ball in. How many chances have we had in the last minute? Boys. Joe Lowndes still going. 30 seconds to go. Whips in, blocked. Is that the last chance? Is that the last chance? But clears Luton throw. I think it was. Devastating. 2-0 up. Ah, it's festering. It's festering. Weibo, have we got time for one last attack? Baggett plays it. Joe Lowndes, he's the man I want on the ball. Lowndes, edge of the box, gotta have quality here. Whips it in. Ah, can't beat the first man. Can't beat the first man. Brown's just running down the... Oh my god, I'm gonna concede it. Oh. Concede a 4th on the break. Fella's got a hat-trick. He's just... Luton have just scored 4 goals in the space of 20 minutes. We have fell apart. Well look, what a roller coaster that was. Game 1. 2-0 up. We lose 4-2. Can't believe it. Still good. But on the positives, 75 minutes we were quality, and the wing backs did their thing that I've been harping on about with that system. So I'm confident because the loss came from my decisions, not them on the pitch. So a bit of tinkering. We're going to play 5 to 10 games now. See where we're at, and then we'll do episode 2 of Kings of the North. Might have to reevaluate. I was eyeing up top 2, but maybe the playoffs will be decent now. We'll see. But as always, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you can. Much appreciated. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea and drown my sorrows.